Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Felicia, and I'm live. Oh my goodness, yes. Happy New Year. So, I guess this is the first live of the new year, and I'm so excited. Not only am I excited because we made it, we did more than make it. We did more than make it. Like, we left out of 2024 with some amazing lessons, right? We learned some amazing lessons in 2024. Now, here we are in a new year, and we're applying all of those lessons and just all of the things that we were able to salvage. I'll put it that way, that we were able to salvage from this past year. And now we're entering into this brand new season. And it's really exciting. It's really exciting to see where we're headed, what we're about to do. And when it comes to what we're about to do, when it comes to reimagining our lives at any age and at any stage, which is what we're doing here on this channel. You know, people do a lot of different things on a lot of different channels, but here, we are tapping into our authenticity. We are tapping into our true talents and our true gifts. We are tapping into everything that has our name on it. And we are walking steadfast into an abundant season, a highly blessed season, a season of overflow, and all of those things. So with that being said, there's a few things that we've got to make sure that we don't do, so that we can manifest all of the amazing things that is coming our way in this next season, right? One of the things that we've got to stop doing is putting things off. Putting things off and saving it for later. Putting things off, saving it for later, procrastinating, whatever category you want to put it in, because it's all the same. If you're not doing it, if you're not getting it done, whatever cutesy little word you use, it's still the same. See, here's the thing. That little sneaky, I'll do it later, it doesn't sound really threatening. It doesn't sound like it's anything that's going to get you in any trouble. It doesn't sound like anything that's really going to stop anything, right? Because it's I'll do it later. But we've got to start looking at the fact that I'll do it later is actually the direct descendant of never get it done. That's the honest to goodness truth. I'll do it later is the direct descendant of I'll never get it done. So now if you want to open the door to that family coming in, be my guest. Because each and every time I have said I'll do it later, I've put it off for later and later and later. And then eventually I looked around and I had a stack of things that I had not gotten done. And so that's one of the things that we're going to not do in this new year. Procrastination is no longer in the budget. Our destiny is at stake right now. Our future is at stake right now. Our newness is at stake right now. Going into this new year, a whole lot of people were proclaiming, talking about new beginnings, new year, new you, new year, new me, new year, new everything, new beginnings, all of this stuff. But then we get into the new year, because here we are, first week of the new year. As a matter of fact, what is today, the 6th or the 7th? We're 1 week in, and people are already quitting. People are already quitting on their new resolutions or whatever it is, which is amazing. Now, let me tell you, I was sitting in the car and I heard an ad, right? And the ads, there's an actual ad out there for Quitter's Day. Did you know that there's a day? There is a national day called Quitter's Day. What? How could that become a national day if that were not a thing? If people were not quitting on their dreams, how could there be a day called National Quitters Day? They couldn't. It couldn't be a day, right? But it is. National Quitters Day is the second Friday in the beginning of the new year, which would be this coming Friday. So within the next 4 days, over 75% of people who made New Year's resolutions, put down stuff on their vision board, started a new habit or a new procedure, within the next 4 days, over 75% of people are going to quit. Is that not mind-blowing? Is that not mind-blowing that so many people quit before they even get started? And I guess I'm just going to use this time to be transparent. This is like my 10th YouTube channel, okay? Because of the starting and stopping and quitting, not really being sure about whatever it is. But this is the time now. This is the time where we have to dig our heels in, and we have to be so steadfast and so resilient and so in concert with whatever it is that we say is our magnificent obsession, that there is just no way that we're going to part from it. Like, we are literally now in contract with what we say we're going to do. And putting it off and saying, I'll do it later, is like opening up that door to never getting it done. I'll do it later, like I said in the beginning, is the direct descendant of I'll never get it done. Never get it done. And if you think about it, it's the truth, because we sideline so many amazing ideas. We sideline so many amazing thoughts. We sideline taking chances on ourselves. We will put more stock, more belief, more trust, and take more chances on other people and other things than we will ourselves and our own true blue ability. And that's just something that we cannot do anymore. We're in a year now, 2025. If you didn't know, now you know. This is the year that we now take everything that we've been talking about, everything that we've been writing about, everything that we've been crying about, praying about, talking to our friends about, on the phone, bragging about, just all of the things. This is the year that we actually do those things. Now, for some of us, it's going to take clearing out a little bit, clearing out some stuff before we can add some stuff. Because some of us ended 2024 still carrying a little bit of baggage that we should have left. Now, it's not too late to put it down. We can still put it down. But the realization that we have to do that before we can pick up the newness and the new beginning is a critical fact that we've got to include. So, hey guys, how y'all doing? I'll do it later. It's not an option anymore. I'll get to it at some point is not an option anymore. Maybe when I'm not so busy. See, all of those things are not optional anymore. We actually have to do what we say we're going to do, and do it with the spirit of excellence, and figure out how to manage these overly saturated schedules so that we can. What are the things that are in the way that are keeping you from sowing into your dream? What are the things that are keeping you from getting that certificate for that next level job? What is it that's keeping you from researching this new platform that's going to help exponentially grow your business? Like, there's so many different things that we've got to fit into whatever it is that we've got going on. But we've got to make sure we know which of those things are going to fall in a prioritized category, because we do a whole lot, right? We do a whole lot, and sometimes we do a whole lot and we're not getting a whole lot done. We're busy, We're busy, but is that necessarily adding to the bottom line? Or is it just keeping us in the same cycle of busyness, but then we're still, when it comes to the things that we need to do for us, are we still putting those things in the I'll get to it later category? I'll do it later. We don't have that option anymore. We don't have that option anymore because now I think we're in a critical point in life where if we don't take some time out for the things that are going to grow us, if we don't take some time out for the things that are going to grow our business, if we don't take some time out for the things that are going to grow our lives, then we're going to continue to just be a victim of the process because we're not taking matters into our own hands. We are not taking control of the situation. We're really just becoming a product of whatever is happening, you know? So we've got to really look at how we're doing what we're doing, okay? That's just so important right now. And putting things off is just no longer part of it. So like with this YouTube channel, if it's recording, if it's editing, if it's uploading, whatever it is, we've got to figure out how to organize our days, organize our lives, organize and prioritize what's important that's going to get us where we're trying to go. Because again, we do a whole lot of things that do not move the dial. But the things that will move the dial, we put them off. Why do you think we do that? Why do you think we put things off that are going to move the dial? Do you think fear has anything to do with it? Fear of maybe not getting it right? Fear of maybe failing in front of people? Fear of maybe, I don't know, not getting the, the likes and the shares and the views and the, all of the things, right? But how do we know? How do we know that that's not going to happen unless we go for it? How do we know that we're not going to make impact unless we go for it? How do we know how it's going to benefit or not benefit our bottom line unless we go for it? If we continue to say, I'll do it later, I'll get to it later, at some point, I'll work on it, we're going to look up, like so many people have in their lives, and realize that we've totally missed the boat. And that's not what we want. We don't want to be in that number of people where there is more wealth in the graveyard than there is walking around alive. We have so much to offer while we are here. And we have to stop being afraid, ashamed, or even lazy. You hate to use that word, but it's the truth. What are the things that are keeping you from turning the camera on and sharing your greatness with the world? What's stopping you? What's keeping you from becoming the highest, the most beautiful, brilliant version of yourself? What's stopping you from being this authentic magnet of motivation that you can offer the rest of the world? What's stopping you? Who's stopping you? Who are you listening to? Because if it's that small voice in your head, it's time to turn around the negative self-talk. If it's your homie who has nothing positive to say, maybe it's time to get another homie. If it's the people at work who don't believe in you anyway, why are you putting your attention in that space? It's really time to look in the mirror and talk yourself into the greatest season of your life. It's time to walk yourself into the greatest season of your life. It is time to say to yourself, I'm ready for the best season of my life. I'm not putting it off anymore. I'm walking into the most amazing season of my life, and I'm ready. We have to say that to ourselves, because if we don't, continuing to say, I'll do it later, is just like saying, I'll never get it done. Because we put it off, and we put it off, and we put it off until it's in that category of things that we just didn't get done because we never went back and picked it up. So we don't want to be guilty of that. We do not want to be guilty of that. All right? So let's live our dreams. Let's help people live theirs. Let's stop putting things off. Procrastination is no longer in the budget. Let's believe in ourselves. Let's trust our gut. Let's listen to that intuition. Let's get out here and be great. Let's get out here and do what we know. What we know we have the capability to do. And we've got to start now. Yeah, we can wait till later. But why? Why? Why are we waiting? What better time is there than now? So anyway, love you guys. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing Monday. Have an amazing time building this big, beautiful life that we have an opportunity to reimagine at any age and at any stage. I'd love to know in the comments what you're doing to get out here and really take some steps forward on building this big, amazing, beautiful, brand new year. Let me know in the comments what you got going on. And until the next video, it's your girl Felicia, and I guess I better get back to work. So enjoy your day and stop putting things off, all right? Stop putting things off. Procrastination is no longer in the budget. Love you guys. Have a good one.